Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this lesson, we are going to try to simplify algebraic expressions. I'm calling that part 2 because we want to be able to experience practicing and solving problems of this form. So, which a little different than the part 1 that I have done. All right, let's go ahead and see how we can simplify an expression like this. So again, we have negative exponents, so we have to be extra careful. So there are rules to how you can solve this problem very quickly to be more efficient. For example, if I have, say, x to the negative a, the rule is that you can write that as 1 over x to the a. So basically, you're just doing the reciprocal, all right? So you're doing the reciprocal. So which means that you're just uh, rewriting the expression in such a way that the denominator becomes the numerator and the numerator becomes the denominator. So meaning that this expression that I have here, to be much more efficient, I can write that as x to the third power and y divided by 2. So you can see how I'm flipping. Yes, all to the power of what? 3. So the negative sign is gone. So this is one quick way to simplify an expression like this one. All right, so let's go. So from here, I can now rewrite that as x to the third power times y all to the third power divided by 2 is to the third power. So which is exactly going to go down to x to the third power times 3, as we've seen in part 1. You have to multiply the exponents in that expression. So times y is to the third power, okay, because y is just to the power 1, which means 1 times 3 is 3, divided by 2 to the third power, which is going to be 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 times 2 is going to be 8. So we're going to use that results. So x to the 3 times 3 will be x to the 9 times and y to the third power, which is the y to the third power, and that's going to be divided by 8. So which means your final result is x to the ninth, y to the third divided by 8. Again, just to make sure, so we can rewrite this result as x to the third power and y all to the third power divided by 8. So you can actually do this, and this is good enough. All right, let's go ahead and do the second problem. For the second problem, what I'm going to do here is just make sure that I have all the like terms. So I'm going to combine 4 times 3 because this is all multiplication. So 4 times 3 is going to be 12. And I'm going to look at x to the third power and look for x to the third power of x variable on the second expression I do not have. So I'll just write x to the third power and then think about y. So y is to the 1 power in this problem here. So I'm just going to go ahead and combine that with this. And that's going to be y to the 1 plus 2. And notice that I have to add their exponents here, okay? So I'm adding the exponent because that means y to the 1 times y to the 2. So you just add, okay? So now divide by, so now again, I'm going to look for what numbers that I can combine. So 2 is by itself here. So I'm just going to bring 2 here. And then I look at x and x squared. So x squared and x squared, that's going to be x to the 2 plus 2. So I'm going to add this power. I'm going to go to y to the third and y to the fourth. So that's going to be y to the what? To the third plus 4. So I just have to add. So which means I'm looking at 12x to the third power and y to the third power because I do 1 plus 2 is 3, okay? So I'm going to divide that by 2x, so 2 plus 2 is 4. And then y is going to be 3 plus 3 is going to, 4 plus 3 or 3 plus 4 would be 7. All right, from here, then I can rewrite this expression and then I can actually subtract the exponents because now I am now looking at division. So what I can do here is I can divide 12 and 2. So 12 by 2 is 6. Now I can look at subtracting the exponents for the x variables because now this is division. So that means 3 minus 4. So be careful not to do 4 minus 3 because this the numerator is 3. So it will be x to the third power minus 4. Then times, I'm looking at the y variables now, so which is going to be y to the third power minus 7. So now this is going to simplify to 6x to the negative 1 and y is to the negative 4. Now, again, when you have an expression like this, you have to now simplify that to the reciprocals of that. So this is going to be 1 over x because it's just x to the power of 1. So I have to rewrite that as 1 over x. And then for the second expression, it will be 1 over y to the fourth. So which means I'm looking at y and 6 times x, 1 over that, times 1 over y to the fourth power. And then 6 does not have a denominator. I'll just put over 1. So what I'm now looking at will be multiplying 6 to 1 and to 1. So which is going to be 6. All of that divided by 1 times x and to times y to the fourth. It will be x and y to the fourth. So this is how best we can simplify this problem. I hope this is helpful a little bit to deal with negative exponents. So, and I'll see you in my next lesson. Thank you very much.